It's 1899, and the heat is on as the world is in turmoil over liquid gold. Gamius' tongue-in-cheek simulator has been a cult hit ever since it launched back in 2016 with its procedurally generated levels and ridiculously addictive gameplay. Now with the brand new expansion The Heat is On, Turmoil has received some significant upgrades. A few of them are actually pretty game-changing. So you're probably wondering, what's new, partner? Well, the big difference, as the title suggests, is the addition of magma. At first, your pipes won't be able to pierce through the molten substance, so you'll need to visit the new man in town, Jack, to make sure you're properly kitted out. But what does magma do, you ask? Well, apart from frazzing your fringe, it also speeds up the flow of oil through your pipes. No, not those pipes. I didn't mean, Anyway, if your rig is connected to both a flow of magma and oil, and you have conductivity, you will drain the pool more quickly, enabling you to dig around elsewhere and look for other sources. Damn it. As you can imagine, that has both positive and negative connotations. For instance, if your field has limited resources, then you might drain away one of a few pools you have and be left with nothing. Positively though, if you're rich with resources and the timer is ticking down, then you can make lots of money and get through an area faster than ever. In that regard, this really is a game changer. And The Heat is On is a decent sized campaign too, with 3 separate areas to work through, each one providing you with new upgrades to add to your collection. However, Gamius have taken the opportunity to fundamentally tweak the Turmoil experience even further. For instance, the mayor in The Heat is On doesn't charge you for tips anymore. You can just ask and he'll politely provide you. I always thought this was an unusual design choice in the first place, so it's nice to see Gamius agree, though they still haven't changed things in the base game just yet. The entry point for natural gas is also available to you immediately. You don't have to buy upgrades anymore or reach a certain point in the game. You can just start reaping the rewards of connecting left or right ink and watching as oil prices fly up. Again, this is a really nice touch that one expert players might bemoan. But don't worry, because there's also a brand new treasure system through Anthony's Underground. Now you can hunt for 9 very limited and rare underground treasures, which can then be sold for money and additional in-game rewards to improve your output. Treasures are layered into tiers, so for example in tier 1 you need to find a golden nugget, silver ore and a quartz. The reward for doing this is a juicy plot at the start of the next area. So yeah, this is pretty jam-packed content and I'm not even done yet. There's also a new saloon to check out called Maves, and in addition to getting the same benefits of lower interest rates and stable oil prices, you can also win money by playing cards. It's a simple higher or lower game where you can win $2,000 by deciding whether the next card in the row is higher or lower than the one with the face up. Simple but effective, and a nice way to break things up while in town. The only downside is you can only play it once per turn. A tweaked auction system has also been slotted in, which lets you outbid your rivals with wads of cash, or you can play the strategic game and watch as they burn holes in their wallets with a decline in bankruptcy. You can even strike up exclusivity deals with the left or right oil business to get cash boosts, and there are some features I haven't even highlighted in here as it might ruin a surprise, but suffice it to say, The Heat is On is more than just your average expansion. Gamius have even added some new musical numbers, and a wandering cat to mix things up a little bit. At $3.99 this not only gives you more Turmoil for your buck, but you'll also get quite a different gaming experience with some excellent additions that will keep you playing. So ultimately yes, this is just more of the same Turmoil. You still need to cart oil from rigs, earn lots of money, invest shares in the town on your path to becoming the mayor, and ultimately outlast your competition. But some of the design choices have made this a more polished and interesting experience that adds greater playability for completionists, while also providing a more welcoming entry point for newcomers. Look, The Heat is On is not going to change your mind about Turmoil, but it does tweak the game in various interesting and exciting new ways, which makes it unmissable for existing fans. To summarise, on the pro side, there have been some clever gameplay tweaks to both improve and nourish the experience. It is as addictive as ever, the auction system is much more dynamic, and it's really is a bargain price for this content. On the cons, the additions have not been brought over to the base game just yet, so it's a minor problem, but something that we hope will be investigated and looked at further. Perhaps the guys at Gamius are just waiting for a bit of feedback on this DLC to see how these changes have been implemented and whether or not they're actually agreed upon. Who knows? For now, we've decided to settle on giving Turmoil, The Heat is On, a an 8 out of 10. We tested this on a PC. Thank you very much for watching. Visit expansivedlc.com for all your DLC needs. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel because we're going to have news, reviews, previews, we're going to have gameplay, we're going to have trailers, all sorts of stuff on this channel that's related to DLC, additional content and patch updates. You can find all your needs on Expansive, so just tap that subscribe button and click the little bell button to get all the notifications whenever we release a new video. Really appreciate your continued support and we'll hope to see you next time.